Alright everyone, I'm going to try to go through this real quick. Everyone's familiar with this image by now, and I actually just want to explain it from more of a spiritual aspect of what is actually going on here and what is Trump trying to say in this picture. Everybody thinks this is about Jesus, but the reality is it's about the tarot card and a witchcraft. So up here we see Donald Trump looking like Jesus, but actually if you look at the tarot card called Magus, he's actually a sorcerer, a conduit, a witch. So here we are with a tarot card called Magus, which is actually called a trump card, meaning that this card kind of trumps all the other minor cards. And so here we have, way up at the top here, we have a candle with it's a double wick candle, so it has two flames. And the meaning of that is, if you're ever familiar with witchcraft, if you're familiar with Luciferianism, Satanism, they all, or any of the esoteric kind of occults, they will all they go by this phrase called as above is so below, and so below as above. And so that's the meaning of the two wick candle. And now we're back at the original picture that we started out with. So the question is, where is the candle? There is no candle. Well, check this out. Where the candle was a conduit, guess who's the conduit now? There is a bright flame, fire, whatever light, whatever you want to use, but he is now the conduit from man, which is below, to all the way up at the top from above. And guess who that is? That is Baal. Okay, the original picture actually didn't have Baal, it was just soldiers, but apparently someone saw it fit to add it at the White House and add Baal to the top. Here we see the image that the White House decided to add onto the original, and above is a picture of Baal. It comes from a book called The Last Pool, and it is written by the author is Jason Morningstar. So if any of you know, Morningstar is also known as Satan in the Bible. So now I'm going to show you how this image applies to you. As you can see, also one of the other traits I forgot to mention is that Magus, also by the way, Maga is Latin for the word witch. So if any of you wearing those Maga hats, you're literally wearing the mark of the beast on your forehead. That's who you're representing. Anyways, going back to this, so Magus is also known as the trickster. He fools everybody, he convinces people, and so that's exactly what Donald Trump has done with America. And as you can see, one hand is on the forehead and the other one is, well, it's being channeled up to Baal.